Dear students, welcome back. Once again, this is Dr. Prasanna T from Government First Grade Women's College, Shumaga. We are teaching Module 2. In that module, we reached to 17th session, where in this session that I am going to talk about and then deliver a lecture on the topic factors affecting on human resource planning. What are those factors externally and then internally which will affect to human resource planning? Let's discuss one by one. As I said, this is the 17th session of human resource management. The future requirements of human resource depends upon a number of factors as shown below. Before I am going to discuss the internal factors which will affect to the human resource planning, I took in my slide first external factors, but obviously first internal factors to be discussed and then after that external factors to be taken for discussion. But here what I made a little bit of changes in my presentation, that firstly I took external factors for discussion. So what are those external factors which will affect on human resource planning? Let us discuss one by one. Number one, government policies. In regarding to liberalization, industrial relations, religion, caste-based job reservation, age exemptions, sons of the soil, etc., will affect human resource planning. This is a beautiful example that I have taken in my study, that I have studied various books, but here that I mentioned a little bit of the burning concept that how government policies are worked out in this human resource planning. I have taken one best example. The government has given a license for commercial banking operations to a microfinance institution, that is Bandhan. Bandhan is the one microfinancial institution where it is having a license taken by the government policy, and also it is running like a commercial bank. We know that the commercial banks are purely controlled by government. We said that Reserve Bank of India controlling all the commercial banks, and then Reserve Bank of India act as a central bank, apex bank to other subordinate banks. But here what I trying to say is that Bandhan is the one cooperative bank which is developed by the local people, but this Bandhan microfinance institution is followed each and every rules and regulation of government policy. This is what the best example that I want to given here, because take for example after 1991, when we received liberalization, privatization, and then globalization, all the jobs are, would you believe it or not, it is vanished from the stigma. The stigma is there, that is this person that we must get a recruit who is belongs to reservation, on the basis of religion we recruiting, on the basis of caste, on the basis of who is the son of soil, which will affect to the human resources. So all these things is vanished after LPG, where in 1991 in India is received liberalization, privatization, and then globalization. So what I am trying to say is that the government policies are in such a way where there is a development and then growth take place in all the sectors of the economy. Second external factor is which will affect the human resource planning is economic factors. If the economic situation is encouraging, it may lead to increase in production and sales and more employment opportunities. So, for example, if anything surplus in economics and then a deficit in economics, the situation is wobbling, it may lead to the increase in production. If there is a question of the investment of capital is more by that organization, in return, as a result, there is an increase in production also seems in an organization. At the same time, sales and more employment opportunities look upon in this factor. Number 3 is external business environment factors. It will be influence product volumes and mix of production and demand for human resources. If there is a skill and then what you call expertise in the area of human resource, there will be a demand for human resources in the marketplace. Either it may be in the domestic market or it may be in international market. The external business environmental factor which always influence towards the level of production and also effectiveness of the organization. The fourth one is information technology initiatives. It is always depending on supply chain management, enterprise, resource planning, computer-aided design, etc. have influenced the quantity and then quality of manpower required in the organization. See, in an organization, if the information technology initiatives has been taken place, which will result, there is a resource planning and then design of computer aided may improve. At the same time, quantity and then quality of the manpower will also required in the same level of organization, which will leads towards development and then growth. Without having information and then technology, no mean at all to have growth and then development of that management. The fifth external factor of human resource planning which will affect is a level of technology. A level of technology, also the type of human resources required in the organization, that is computerization in railways, postal department, banks, airlines, etc. Would you believe it or not, the level of technology that much improves nowadays. See, for example, we the people, those who are appointed in the collegiate education department under government bodies, which is the recruitment body, now the technology has been changed from chalk and talk to e-content development through online. Here I want to express my gratitude, and then I am very much glad about our respectful commissioner of our collegiate education department who made this development. It's nothing but the computerization of the system. From chalk and talk to online teach, it is not a big joke, but our commissioner and an entire crew of our department taken all these issue which will brings up and then which will change the scenario of the level of technology, will influence towards to the teacher who want to teach in advanced technology. So this is one example, but here I mentioned many example. Computerization in railways, postal department, banks, and then airlines. In the past 10 years or 20 years back, if we need tickets of railway and then airlines, we have to make a rush upon in the what do you call railway station and then aerodrome, and then in that we must stand there and then we must waiting for our queue, and then we must wait for our opportunity to get tickets. In postal department also, we know that there is a drastic changes has been happened only because of there is a computerization, and then there is a increasing of level of technology. Banks, we know that nowadays now banks improved. If we need money, we want to go there to banks and then write a withdrawal form or write a checks and then take our amount back. Nowadays, NEFT is there, RTGS is there, and then many apps has been getting down under Play Store. We will transfer our money to one person to another person. You take it for example, Google Pay is there, Phone Pay is there, and then what do you call Paytm is there. Many wonders are taken place in the banking sector. And then the NEFT, RTGS, as you know that we are transferring money, and nowadays net banking is there. Using of strong password, we may transfer our money. This is because of computerization in all the sectors. Particularly, we will consider railways, postal department, banks, and then airlines are under service sector. It can be reduce the headcount in certain department and at the same time provide opportunities to qualified people. So if in these sectors, if you are going to what do you call it, shift over from traditional to computerization, at the same time human resources are also qualified one, and then the same type of recruitment and then selection should be taken place. Sixth external factors is highly competitive. When the business is highly competitive, companies may go for a lean organization, reducing the number of employees. At the same time, these companies may also look for people with critical skills to succeed in a competitive environment. This is what actually we have to be discuss the external factors. Competitive is there in the new era of globalization, but be a highly competitive in a global era, it is a tough ask. But companies and then organization are appointing, are recruiting, or selecting those people, those who are having skills and then control over computers, and then they will solve the critical problems with having critical skills and then succeed in competitive world, in competitive environment. So dear students, these are all the external factors that I mentioned here. Government policies, economic factors, external business environment factors, information technology initiatives, level of technology, and then last one is highly competitive. When we move on to the internal factors which will affect the human resource planning, is number one, company strategies. Company strategies on expansion, diversification, acquisition, etc. will affect the requirement of human resources. Number two is human resource policies. Human resource policies on quality of the people, compensation, career prospectus, organization culture will influence a human resources plan. That is what I mentioned. Human resource policies are to be taken care of to maintain little bit of healthy nature in the management are concerned. Number three is a planning period. Planning period, we know that it is a short-term one, which will have little bit of long-term forecast also will be considered, have to be considered while planning for human resources. This is what the planning period. We will look upon the nature and the scope of organization and company, and then based on the nature of the company, planning period also be laid down with the formulating of a good and then healthy planning to the organization. Fourth one is job analysis. Job analysis consisting of job description and job specification determines the type of human resources that actually required in the management. Job analysis is one we will discuss in the chapter 3 actually. Here it is the internal factor which will affect to the human resource planning, where there is a without having a job description and then job specification, I don't think so it will have a little bit of a good quality of human resources, which will always determine the human resources what actually required by an organization. Last internal factors of which will affect on human resource planning is under expansion program. This is one internal factor that the company normally needs more number of people in production, sales, and then marketing. Say for example, an industry is going to manufacture a product within a purview of the office, as far as office and then management is concerned, the limit number of laborer are necessary within the office, but manufacturing goods must be selling to the stakeholders or to the public. So for that sale of the product, the management or an organization or the company needs more people to sell their commodities or product, to sell their product in the market. So these are all the internal factors which will affect on human resources, that is company strategies, human resource policies, planning period, job analysis, and last one is under expansion program. So these are all the 5 important factors internally which will affect to human resource planning. With this, I will stop here. So this study is also followed with the last slide of reference. I studied all these references for the purpose of to make study material and also prepare PPT of human resource management. I request all the students, please follow these references for your purpose of getting more details and then to get knowledge. Once again, thank you very much. I will stop here. I will come up with a new topic in the next session. Thank you very much.